Daradandoa forces have claimed victory after U.S. troops have retreated from 2 engagements near the... released an official statement on their strategic withdrawal from the small skirmishes of Springfield, Texas after the non-voluntary smallpox vaccination. Health workers could not divulge.
They should tell us what they know. It's our lives.
Dramatic footage from Television Free Indonesia showing Daradandoa leader Suwadi Sadano apparently engaged in battle. It remains...
There's too much noise on the line. I'm not sure we'll be able to connect you to Sarah before we land.
We'll have the agency file on Pandora tomorrow, ready by the time you touch down. You're right. It's Sedano's insurance policy. If he misses a phone call, the virus gets released. We're vaccinating Springfield, Texas. But until we know how many other pox boxes there are, and where, Sedano is a glaring tripwire. We're going to have to tiptoe around him.
Did Grimm write these smallpox flash notes?
Yeah, she's a poet in her own way. But she makes an interesting point. We slip up in Indonesia, and those images could be illustrations of anywhere in America.
I'm sorry, Fisher. I can't get Sarah on the line.
I don't know what I'd say to her anyway.
Trail intercepts Sedano's communications. Pandora tomorrow is the code phrase for Sedano's insurance policy against U.S. attack. He makes daily secure phone calls to undisclosed U.S. locations, delaying release of the smallpox virus one more day. If he is killed or detained, the virus will be released within 24 hours. Intercept Sedano's Pandora tomorrow call in order to locate the virus.
This is going to be a complicated mission, Fisher. We're running it in cooperation with Displaced International, so your old friend Douglas Shetland will be local.
Good. I can work with Shetland. What's Shetland doing here?
A ghost army operation. He'll give you the brief.
Howdy, Shetland.
Fisher. My God, old man, you keep turning up in unexpected places. I'd hoped the next place we met would have been stateside. I'd like to buy you a beer, see how Sarah's doing.
Let's leave home where it is. What's this ghost army business?
PSYOPs, a distraction.
What's my part?
Your handler should have your objectives. For my part, Sedano's plane in the yard near the village needs to be sabotaged.
Since I was going to be in the neighborhood anyway.
Much appreciated. I've got a dozen displaced snipers around the camp. You won't see them, but you better believe they're there.
It's good to see you again, Shetland. Once we're back home, we'll get that beer.
Glad to hear it. We need to have a talk about some work I might have for you.
I've already got an employer, and they hear everything we say.
Good. They should know a man with your skills deserves more money and autonomy. A man should fight any war but his own, especially in the America we've got today. Is there anything you can tell me about Sedano? Why is life so valuable? My guys have had 24 chances to see what's on his mind with a sniper bullet.
Nope. Sorry again.
I've got a dozen itchy trigger fingers on that man. Real hard to keep saying no. Do good, old man.
Hey everybody, it's Cotton here, and I am bringing you some more of my full stealth playthrough of Splinter Cell, Pandora tomorrow. Now right here you can rappel down the wall if you want to, or you can take this zip line down to the bottom. Whoa, I think I almost fell off. But in the last episode, let's see, I think there's a checkpoint. Is there? Yes. But in the last episode, we were in Jerusalem, and we recovered the ND-133 agent and discovered that it was smallpox. And, oh shoot, let's see if I remember what I did. In this episode, we are in Indonesia to trail Sedano, to see where his phone calls are going. That delays the release of the smallpox virus that he plans to do against the US. Now right here, this level takes place kind of, you know, in sunlight. But it actually doesn't turn out to be much of an issue, as you'll see coming up here soon.
I'm alright. We get switched out in less than an hour.
Come on, I'm about to dry up and blow away.
We've gone through 3 bottles.
On a 12-hour shift.
So go and get another bottle.
Hell no, I don't want to get blown up.
And why are my chances any better than yours?
Because you helped lay the traps.
Not all of them. Besides, they're easy to spot. Just look for the tripwires.
I can't look for tripwires, I'm drunk.
I drank as much as you did.
So that should make you braver. Remember, you need to fix the broken mine.
Yeah, I'll do it now.
Be careful, man. Oh no! Hey man, are you alright?
And there we go. After hearing that, you learned that there are tripwire mines placed around here. And it's funny that they say they have to watch out for them, but these guys actually walk right through them, which is kind of interesting. So you can't follow directly behind them expecting to be safe. You can see them with your thermal vision, though, and you can disable them, and that's what we'll need to be doing for a couple of them coming up here soon. But yeah, eventually that guy gives up because he dead. But let's see, like I was saying earlier, where you know, this level takes place in a lot of sunlight, and right here we have our first tripwire mine. You can just see it with your see it with your thermal. But like I was saying, how this level takes place in sunlight, it doesn't matter too much, because as you can see in my lightness meter, I should be lit up enough for this guy to see me, but I think the surrounding grass and foliage is kind of enough to keep you hidden. And so what you need to do is just kind of make like small progressions through this area, because you have to watch out for the trip mines, you have to watch out for these guys. I'm not confident enough to just kind of like run out here past them. I'm going to you know, try to move slow. So, whoop! Ooh, almost hit that one. I didn't think that was right there. Let's see. So there should be another one right here. I'll try to move up as quickly as I can. But yeah, all this grass kind of keeps you in cover, even though you think you should probably be seen. You know, I guess kind of getting some Metal Gear Solid in here, just hiding in the grass, which is cool. That was a nice touch. It kind of makes up for having to do a level in the middle of a day. You know, it's really breaks the mold of, you know, what you're supposed to do in Splinter Cell, where every mission is supposed to be at night. You know, because it's a, you know, stealth game that takes place in the shadows, and so it's kind of annoying to do a level in the daylight. But you know, it's nice to change things up every now and again. Like, see there, he just walks right past it. He doesn't care. So I believe after this, oh nope, there is another one here. But I believe that's the last guy we have to worry about in this area. We can just move forward. Oh shoot, but I can't remember, so I still want to put my thermal on. Okay, yeah, this is the end here with this truck. And coming up here is Sedano's plane, which we'll see what we'll have to do here in a second.
You should be close to Sedano's plane, Fisher.
Really?
And these guys will talk here pretty soon.
Is the plane ready to go?
No, we're still waiting for the product and the pilot.
They're so slow today. We've been guarding this plane forever now.
Sedano is checking the place.
Go and double check the back of the plane. That'll keep you occupied.
Why? I just spent the last 4 hours verifying it.
Go!
Now there's a point in the conversation... Oh, did he see me? That's not good. Where that guy like slightly turns and then that's when you can walk up, or climb up the rest of the ladder. But right there you can turn off the switch that... Or you can hit the switch that turns off all of the lights in here. There are a few burning barrels which you have to worry about, but they're no issue at all. On that table there that was right behind the ladder, there's some items. Might be a sticky shocker. I can't remember exactly what was there, but you know, if you need them, they're there. I don't need them though, so. But let's see. We have to bomb Sedano's plane, or plant a bomb on his plane, and we do that right here in the front. And since we turned off the lights, we are in complete darkness.
Good work, Fisher.
And as soon as you do that, the door opens. Well, that's convenient. Guy will walk through, and all you need to do is just walk past him. Might also want to watch out for that guy to make sure that he can't see you because it is a little bright out here. Oh shoot, somebody saw me, but
do you think they'll be
it doesn't matter.
Until they convince the US we're not worth the trouble. Why? Are you saying you don't support Sedano?
No, no. I've got an allergic reaction to machetes, which makes me a firm Dandoa supporter.
Oh, I'm glad to have Sedano here. Suddenly feels like we have a cause beyond money. Somebody to follow.
Yeah, but so many executions.
It's only a process of refinement. Productivity is up, security is tighter. Just keep yourself useful and patriotic so you don't end up on the chopping block.
Okay, now this part can be a little tricky. After the conversation, this guy, you know, relieves himself right there. Yeah, I guess if you gotta go. But right here, let's see. First thing I'm gonna do is
I hear something.
shoot out the light, because I need to get this gate up, and the switch is in there, and if you hit the switch, it'll get that guy's attention. So you need to get him out of there completely. And I guess hitting the light didn't do it. Oh, nope. I think it did. So he's going to come out here. And then this will be my opportunity to come inside and hit the switch. And I don't believe they really notice it all too much. But I believe we have a checkpoint coming up soon, but all you need to do is just kind of stick close to this and he won't see you. Back here you're in some shadows, and here's the checkpoint. Now you just need to wait for this guy to turn around, and once he does that, that's when you want to move forward. But up ahead there will be a guy with a dog, and you might be freaking out a little bit from the dog, but it's not an issue. The dog won't notice you as long as you do this. One of the very few times we actually see dogs in this game. Is this the first time? I can't remember, but I do believe there might be another section where we see a dog. Yeah, there is. There's another section where a dog is in the area, but we won't actually see him because we go completely past him. But right here is where there's going to be a bit of a tricky part. So we have to get over this fence that's right there. And we do that by going down a zip line from this watchtower.
The dogs are acting weird.
They must be hungry.
I don't think so. There's something wrong. It's too quiet.
Hey you, do you see something? Are they done with their speeches inside?
No, not yet.
You got some beer left up there?
No, and leave me alone.
Meow! Leave me alone! That just sounds ridiculous. I don't know if they did that on purpose, or if it was just unintentionally stupid sounding, but here's some ammo. You want to be careful when you pick it up, because if you can't hold all of it, you like automatically drop it, and this guy will hear you. Like, he'll hear you dropping it, and that's kind of unfortunate. But let's see. The second guy, he goes into one of those tents over there and he falls asleep. And there is a smoke grenade, which, yeah, if you need it, it's over there. But what we need to... What? No, please don't. Please. Please don't do this. Actually, this might be better. Maybe I can get him further away. Did you hear that? Go inspect it. Okay, I'm gonna take this as my chance because you need to distract this guy to climb up the ladder here. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who did that? Who did that?
Fisher, you need to be...
Okay, now I'm gonna try something a little different here. This doesn't seem to be working. I only did this once successfully. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out something that might be, I don't know, a little more repeatable. This guy shouldn't be able... Shoot. Oh, please make it. And I made it. This is... Oh, man. I will be honest, right there is really iffy. I have not been able to figure out how to get past it any easier. It's kind of just been luck-based for me, like, you know, do they trigger the alarm or do they not? Yeah, I wish I could have something better. I even thought about, like, trying to get past the guy in the watchtower by, like, shooting an airfoil round at him. And you know, when you hit them in the body, they kind of like get stunned for a few seconds. I thought about doing that and then doing the zip line to like completely avoid knocking him out. But, you know, I figured at that point, just knock him out, you know, like what's the difference? So it was the best I could do for that point. So yeah, I don't think it's too big of a deal. Like we kind of get out of this with a loading screen, but, you know, who cares? Let's just continue on. So, in the next episode, we will actually start trailing Sedano to figure out where his Pandora tomorrow calls are going. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you then.